any hunter can access the same information fairly easily to eScout, right? And I can see the same things that you see, and it, I think, really increases the ability of everybody to see what was much harder to see years ago, right? So as you get into some of these spots, maybe it's, I don't know, a funnel somewhere you've identified on a map, and maybe talk about that a little bit, like specific things you're looking for when you're e-scouting. And as you do that, are you running into more hunter sign now because of maybe the whole app thing bringing other people up to that level?
Sure. Yeah. Um, and yeah, there's a couple things with that. I mean, with everybody being on that playing field of e-scouting, you have to look at the e-scouting even a little different, I think. So, I mean, the average person can pull up an app, and there's going to be, again, what I call those A spots, even when you're digital scouting or e-scouting, and those really obvious good funnels, big parcels of property. Um, you know, that's where those are where the hunters are going to be too. So, I don't necessarily look for you know, those money spots, digital scouting, because I know there's typically going to be, a fair amount of pressure there. So, and so I'm looking at more spots that might be overlooked, or, for example, spots that may not even have a lot of trees on them. I always tell people deer don't live in trees, so you don't have to be necessarily hunting big timber. But people, especially if they're new to e-scouting, I think they're drawn to specific things, and they some things are pretty obvious when you are scouting, and so I'm trying to look at the less obvious spots, because I think the less obvious spots, that's not where you're gonna, find the people as much. So, and even harder to access spots. That's, I think, a big key.